Hello, I'm Simon. Welcome to Simon's Cat Logic. We'll be finding out from a cat expert why cats behave the way they do. Today, we're talking about feeding. Well, food and getting fed is such an important thing in a cat's life that I had to do a film about it. The one thing I love about this film, it captures a lot of the little mannerisms that cats do when they're getting fed. The way they get under your feet, they get in the way. They're so impatient to be fed that there's loads of comic value there to use in a film.
Like most animals, cats are very clued up into the things that happen immediately before they're fed. Cats thrive on routine, and they're very clued into our routines as well, particularly around feeding time. Some cats are so clever, they can make associations between particular noises and the association of food. There's one cat I can think of, for example, that knows the particular sound of tuna. So the owner had lots of other tins that were larger tins, which make a different sound on the worktop, compared to the tuna tin that makes a different, lighter sound. This way the cat knew when the owner was getting tuna out and would come running. Nowadays though, it tends to be the sound of opening a pouch or rattling the biscuit tin. Many owners wonder why their cats jump up on the kitchen worktops. In the video Simon's Cat Feed Me, you can see Simon turning his back away from the cat whilst he's desperately trying to get the cat's food prepared. Meanwhile, Simon's cat's desperately trying to get up there to get the food. And you can see the frustration on Simon's cat's face. And it's often because that's where we prepare their cat's food, so that's why the cat's so interested. Equally, we may have other items up on the kitchen worktop, such as a freshly cooked chicken, that's just too tempting for that cat. So what I'd recommend is actually preparing the cat's food in a different location, perhaps even on the floor close to the cat's food bowl, to stop them jumping up on the kitchen worktops. Cats have an aversion to citrus, so be careful with the sorts of things you use to clean their food and water bowls with. And also, most cats really don't like air fresheners, particularly citrus-scented ones. You can make feeding much more fun by giving them items like feeding enrichment. Now this is where we introduce sort of enrichment toys, if you like, ways of giving cats food other than in their bowl, so it's much more interesting for them, so they can use their brains. I want to start off nice and simple, like Buddy here, he's got a cardboard egg box. This has got dry food in it, so part of their daily allowance. As you can see, it uses the cat's different senses and also provides mental stimulation. So this is a really easy one to start off with, and you can see here that Buddy's got the hang of it straight away. You can then build up in complexity of feed enrichment items. So from there you could use a toilet roll pyramid. This is where you've got the sort of inner cardboard tubes from the toilet rolls and you sellotape them together to form a pyramid, and then you put some of their dry food into the tubes. Now with feed enrichment, it is important to actually show the cat how to use it. So just pop your fingers inside the tubes, pour out the biscuits, give it to the cat. Do that for a couple of minutes, sit back and let the cat sort of tip their head and put their paw into the tubes. It's a lot of fun, trust me, it's worth it.
Just yesterday, Jess was so impatient to get fed. As she's got a bit older, she's got more greedy, so she wants food all the time. And she started jumping up onto the counter to almost snatch the food before I had a chance to put it down. This happened after I made the film, so it was like seeing my films coming to life, which is very strange.
down.